So much for calling me back, sir. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is first fill out the attorney misconduct forms. I'm going to take your information. So for your title, do you want to be called Mr.?
Yeah, that's fine. They call me
Okay.
things
So
way worse than that in life.
okay. So the first name is Aren.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have a middle name or no?
I mean, yeah, I got a bunch of them. Let's just keep it simple with some initials, S and G. Sam as
G.
Sam and George.
Okay. And last name is Sanning.
Yeah, you got it, sir.
Okay. What is your address?
It's gonna be 204 Lincoln Boulevard, unit number 14.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry.
Unit number 14.
Yes, sir. That's
Okay, and what city?
Venice.
Venice, California.
Yes, sir. Would you like
And
to?
your zip code is
90291.
do you want to provide your email address?
Sure. Appreciate that.
Okay, so I have your home phone number. Did you want to give any other numbers, cell numbers or anything?
Oh, that's actually, it is my cell.
Okay, no problem. Okay. What is the name of the attorney you're filing the complaint against?
I actually his name is let me get the correct first name. I know his last name is McCoy. I have no paperwork for this man. This has been a really uh, unfortunate situation that I'm finding myself in. But yeah, so I apologize. Let me just look that up for you real quick. It's because I do have his Esquire number written down. I managed to locate that. Um, yeah, it's really strange. I've been trying to our last conversation. I was requesting my client files, and because there's obvious whatever my issues, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'll stop talking so I can find this quicker. I apologize. I definitely apologize. I apologize for not having that ready for you. That's ridiculous. Um, manage your help and I can't get my information out very entirely. This is not good. Marcus, I want to say it's Marcus McCammon, but I can't positively. I need to try and shoot. Um, yeah, this is ridiculous. I super apologize.
What is his bar number? I'll look it up. What is the bar number? You have the license number.
That's what I'm trying to actually find the physical copy of. I have it written down right here. That's I have the case number that he's on because that obviously I could. Okay, no, I apologize. Okay, I apologize. And again, I super apologize. I thought I was prepared for you. You did an excellent job of calling me back on time. And I'm autistic. I lapse some things every once in a while when I get distressed. That's why I was trying to stay a little bit calm while I look for it. It's uh, 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 um, February January 4th. That's when I had it. January 4th. Okay. Sorry. Now I know where it's at. And here we are. 7th, 6th, 5th, and 4th. Okay, so January 10th. Retarded. Okay, January 10th. Here we go, sir. I super apologize. I have it. It's Carl L. McCoy, the third, and there actually is no Esquire number attached to the business card. I can, yeah, I mean, like, that's all I have is a business card with a phone number and a fax, a street address. Doesn't have a firm or a Esquire.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that a C or a K for Carl?
It's going to be, thank you so much. You're awesome. I really do appreciate how you're communicating with me. It'll make me communicate smoother too. It's C as in, yeah, C, A-R-L.
C.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The middle initial is L.
Uh-huh.
And then the last name is capital M, little c, capital C, O-W, O-Y.
Okay. Okay, hold on for one moment.
Thank you.
And he's out of Los Angeles, is that correct?
Yeah, the address that I have is 5042 Wilshire Boulevard, Los Angeles, 90036.
Yes. Okay, yeah, that. Make sure. Okay. Hold on for one moment.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, hold on.
No problem. Thank you again. You're doing awesome. I really do appreciate it.
Okay, now give me that address again. You said 5042?
Yes, sir. Wilshire,
Is that
Wilshir, as in Roger, E Boulevard,
okay?
Suite 105, LA, CA 90036.
Okay, you said 90036?
Yes, sir. How this guy got involved is even sketchier.
Okay, have you or a family member complained to the state bar about this attorney before?
No.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
Okay, no. Okay. Did you hire this attorney?
Absolutely not.
Okay, you didn't hire them? Okay. Okay, let me finish this out. Okay, does this complaint involve allegations of theft?
Uh, no. He was trying to demand that I abandon my apartment and programs, my special programs with Section 8. I don't know if that counts as that, but he wasn't trying to actually personally take anything from me beyond very bizarre behavior.
Okay, does this complaint involve allegations of attorney misconduct where a person 65 years of age or older was the victim? So are you over 65 or older?
I am not, but I am disabled. I'm autistic with PTSD. I'm in programs for special assistance programs. I'm supposed to have like a yeah. You know what I mean? Like I qualify for the same thing. Like as far as like adult protective services for elder abuse, the same people deal with me for my abuse claims. So I don't know if that answers that. I'm 42.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, I'm having some technical difficulties.
Not a problem, man. I super appreciate you. Honestly, you hear I'm a little bit smoother talking now. My big concern is that my condition causes me to feel like I'm not able to express myself in a way that's understood, and that just like spirals out with my like I get a little bit distressed and I start tripping about that, and then it's just like this clash in my brain and it spirals till I'm just sputtering. So you're doing awesome. Thank you so much, dude. I have like a log jam in my brain. I can't get all the information I want to get out at once, and then I can't figure out how to get it out, if that makes sense.
Okay, does this complaint involve allegations that the attorney has abandoned a client?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take your written statement, and what we do for written statements is we take them exactly as you give the statement. So I'm not creating anything. I have to type it verbatim.
Awesome.
Okay, hold on. Let me set that up.
Thank you so much, sir.
Uh-huh.
You're amazing. um, I have a criminal case ongoing in LAX courthouse. I am indigent. I've never had any conflict.
Okay, hold on. You said I have a criminal case ongoing where?
At airport courthouse.
At airport courthouse.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
I've never been in conflict with the public defender's office. I had a. I knew I can't. I arrived from my arraignment on on January 10th, and upon entering court, um, I went to the bailiff to obviously.
Hold on.
Sorry,
Hold on.
no problem.
Okay, I arrived from my arraignment.
And I approached the bailiff to sign in and request public defender.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I approached the bailiff to sign in and to get you a public defender.
Yeah, to request a public defender.
Okay, go ahead.
He looked up my name and responded with, "Why are you conflicted with one of the public defenders?"
Why are you conflicted?
Yeah, why are you conflicted with the public defender? Which the public defender should have never even seen my case file yet.
Okay, go ahead.
I informed him that I didn't believe that I was, and then the public defender's office turned back at me and said, "Oh, it's him. Yes, you are. Sit down."
Okay, hold on. Okay, I informed him that I didn't believe I was, and then what you say?
The public defender turned around, said, "Oh, it's him," and told me to go and sit down.
Okay, go ahead.
I sat and waited for my case to be called. Public defender stated that there was conflict and that they needed alternative counsel.
Okay, hold on. Okay, the public defender stated that there was conflict and needed what again?
That I needed alternative counsel. They had called alternative counsel for me.
Hold on. Okay, that you needed alternative counsel.
And I waited. I was led to believe that this was alternative public defender's office.
Okay, hold on. was conflict and that I needed alternative counsel. Okay, now how are you putting that in the name?
That's what they told the judge, and they told me to sit back down and wait for my counsel to arrive.
Okay. That's what they told the judge, and they told you to sit down until your counsel arrives?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I was informed that he was from the Alternative Public Defender's Office.
Okay.
He arrived, stated that he would be representing me, that he didn't have time to look at the case file, and that requested time for the hearing.
Okay. He arrived and stated that he would be representing me, but he didn't have time to look at the case file. And what else?
He requested an extension on the hearing.
Okay, hold on. Okay, he requested an extension on the hearing.
The prosecution requested that I be remanded. I informed the court that I was going through I'm enrolled in special programs, and that if I'm detained, that would.
Hold on. I informed the court that I am enrolled
in continued care program and Section 8.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry.
I am enrolled in continuing care program.
Yes, sir. Section 8 housing voucher.
Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Prosecution responded that they had it on good authority that I would be evicted, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, hold on.
For sure.
Okay, so prosecution responded that they had it on good authority that I would be evicted.
Yes.
Okay.
The judge did agree that if I'm enrolled in programs, it wouldn't be appropriate to just violate me off an arraignment.
Okay, hold on. Okay, the judge did agree if I'm enrolled in programs.
That it would not be appropriate to violate me off the first arraignment.
Okay.
The judge issued.
It would not be. Hold on.
Sorry.
It would not be appropriate to violate.
Yeah, my programs and reprimand me. Remand me. I'm sorry, not reprimand. Remand.
Okay.
That was the The judge set a new court hearing date.
Okay, hold on. So the judge set a new trial date?
Yeah, a new hearing date. It's not trial yet, but yeah, now they're court date.
Okay. Okay, the judge set a new hearing date. Okay.
And that was the hearing.
That was the hearing?
Yeah, that was the court. Like that was us dealing with the judge and stuff. All of that was done at that point. I don't know how to say that. Like we were done.
The judge said, okay, hold on.
Sorry.
The judge set a new hearing date, and that was, are you trying to say that was the end of that?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to say that that was the end of that interaction with the judge and the other parties, and then it was just me and him.
Okay.
And at that point, he gave me his business card.
Who gave you the business card?
I apologize.
Public defender?
At that point, Mr. McCoy gave me his business card.
Okay, at that point, Mr. McCoy gave me his business card?
Yes, and told me to call him. I advised him that I have a standing internal affairs investigation regarding the officer that's making the charges, that's presenting the case. For consideration.
Okay.
He told me he would be in contact with me, and we exited the courthouse.
Okay, we exited the courthouse, okay?
From that July 10th date through February 22nd.
Okay, hold on. From that July 10th date, what year would that be?
Sorry, that was going to be 2020, sir.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, so from July 10th, 2020 until
February 22nd.
okay.
He would not respond to me at all.
Okay.
In my panic and concern, I gave his contact number to other parties who he was responding to and engaging.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I gave my contact information to other parties.
Yes, sir. To whom he was interacting and responsive. Disclosing private, but disclosing how do I say it? Disclosing allegations about my case.
Okay, you said he was disclosing allegations about your case to who, these other people?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I I tried to on the 22nd of February. I have a video.
Go back. Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Okay, on the 22nd of February, I have a video.
That Mr. McCoy acknowledges having allowed me to film.
Okay, that Mr. McCoy acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Okay, allow me to film.
And in it was our first time having any conversation outside of the courtroom.
Okay, outside the courtroom.
In the conversation, Mr. McCoy's inappropriate behavior
In the conversation, Mr. McCoy's
Mr. McCoy's
inappropriate.
inappropriate behavior and became more than apparent
Okay, hold on.
in its malicious nature. Sorry.
Okay, malicious nature. Go ahead.
In it, I'm sorry. I will attach to exhibit. In it,
I will attach. Hold on. I will attach what?
as an exhibit, because you guys are going to send me this to send back, correct, sir?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, because I just would, or however, how would it be appropriate for me to get you guys that video? You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's more than like I don't want you to have to try and write out what I say happened in it beyond the brief of it. Would that be an appropriate way to do it, or should I just leave it out for right now? I don't have a problem with that.
Well, that's up to you. If you want to include that, you would have to physically send that to investigator once it's assigned to an investigator.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Send that to an investigator.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I want the investigators to see it. It's gnarly.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
He refuses to address any of my concerns or the fact that I should have had Marcy's rights from the suspect. His only intention.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry.
Okay, he refuses to address any of my concerns, and that I should have what again?
That I should have Marcy's rights.
Marcy's rights.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
For my victims reporting that predates his complaint against me. Mr. McCoy makes explicitly clear.
Okay, hold on.
Sure.
Okay, explicitly
that he is not willing to consider or present anything, and that I need to understand
Okay. Consider or present anything.
and that I need to understand
Okay.
that if I want the opportunity to have OR,
Okay, hold on. Okay, to have OR.
I must move from my home
Okay.
so that he can inform the judge that there is no way I'm in violation of court orders.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
No problem.
Okay, in violation of court orders.
And that I have removed myself from this situation.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
We are almost done. I appreciate you. So that was the end of our conversation.
Okay, remove myself from the situation.
On the February 20 and on February 24th, or sorry, 25th,
Okay.
I arrived at court.
Okay.
McCoy, it might have been the 24th. Ah, shoot. On my next court date, my last court date, can we put that? Does that work? Just to make sure that I don't misinform. I guess I can correct. I can correct it before I sign it, right? I can just cross out the number and initial it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
So you want me to just leave February 25th?
Yeah, let's just do it that way. I'll double check it because you're doing too much already. I super appreciate it. You're doing awesome.
Okay, so on February 24th, 25th,
25th.
my next court date.
I arrived at court. McCoy was over 2 hours late.
Okay, hold on. Boy, was over 2 hours late. Okay.
And that I did know that family members had been emailing him about my distress in his non about my distress and their concern.
Okay, hold on, hold on.
Sorry.
Okay, emailing him about my distress.
And their concern for my safety due to ongoing
Hold on. Okay, ongoing.
stalking, threats, and harassment from the alleged victim. Yes, sir. And that when he arrived, he asked me if I had moved. I responded that my car and stuff was gone. He acknowledged. Sorry.
Hold on.
Sorry. Yes, sir. You get. Yes, sir. Big time. Yes, sir.
Okay. He asked if I had moved. I responded that my car and stuff was gone.
Yes. He responded affirmatively.
Okay.
And in his conversation, I'm sorry, and pub, the prosecution and McCoy went to the judge to discuss matters.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Discuss matters.
Hearing was extended, continued. I apologize.
Okay. Continued.
And as we exited the court, I stopped. I'm sorry,
Okay. I stopped.
Mr. McCoy. I informed him in front of witnesses that he was either incompetent or negligent in his obligations.
Hold on, please. Hold on.
For sure.
Competent or negligent.
In his duty.
Okay.
Non-responsive. Has no legal agreement with me.
Okay. You said non-responsive, and what, your phone went out a little.
I apologize. Has no legal agreement with me. I've never signed anything for this man to represent me in any form.
Okay. In any form.
And that I will not accept him trying to false represent himself as a legal representative any further.
Okay. Hold on. I would not accept him as a false representative.
Yes, sir. False legal representative. I apologize.
Okay. Hold on. False. Okay. False legal representative.
And that he has no right to be engaged with anybody about my affairs. And lastly, is to get me my client file.
Okay. You just want to put lastly.
No, I'm sorry. I just said lastly, as in to let you know you've done an awesome job, and you don't have to pull. I don't want to keep sounding like fingernails on a chalkboard to you. So I apologize.
Okay. Do you want me to put that though? Are you saying you trying to get your files?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I do want to put that part. I just don't want to put the lastly. That lastly wasn't. That was just intended for you to be like a little motivation of sigh of relief for you, sir.
Okay, so okay, you want me to put I want to get my files from Mr. McCoy.
Yeah, and I requested that he supply me with my client files. He shouldn't have custody of them, but yeah, told him to get them to me. Um, that's all of the McCoy stuff. There is just one other little thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I contacted the alternative public defender's office trying to rectify this.
Hold on. Okay.
Alternative, they were shocked when they looked up my case.
Okay.
And they said that public defender had conflicted out before my hearing, and it should.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
They said public defender had conflicted out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, conflicted out.
Days prior to my arraignment.
Hold on. Did you say days prior?
Yes, sir.
Prior to your
Arraignment. Like that. Yeah.
okay arraignment. Okay.
And said that it was very bizarre and not appropriate.
They said, hold on. They said it was very bizarre.
Let's just put it this way. They said it was inappropriate.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Okay, it was inappropriate.
That the case should have been handed over to the alternative public defender's office to represent me.
Okay.
And that they sent it to the bar panel.
They sent it to the bar.
Yeah, they sent it to bar panel. I got the name. Yeah, they sent it to bar panel, and that's where this guy's from.
They sent it to bar panel, and that is where
McCoy is from. Allegedly. Yeah.
okay. They sent. Okay, hold on. Let me go back.
Sorry.
Okay.
You're seriously doing an awesome job, sir.
Okay, hold on. They sent it to bar panel, and that is where McCoy is from.
Yes, sir. He was assigned before my arraignment.
Hold on. Okay, he was assigned.
Before my arraignment? Somehow they knew I was going to need a lawyer. They should have never even seen my file. I hadn't had the opportunity to even ask for a public defender for this. Sorry, that was mumbling, sorry.
Okay.
I've not heard back from him. He's non-responsive. I don't know what to do. I'm concerned. Let's close it with this. I'm concerned if I'm remanded, I have no ability to contact. Sorry. Yeah. 100%.
Okay, now give me the last part.
I am concerned that if I am remanded, I will have no ability to contact any legal representative because wrongly I was not directed to the alternative public defender's office where I can contact them with an 800 number.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm concerned that.
If I'm remanded,
Okay, hold on, let me go back.
for sure.
Okay, I'm concerned that if I'm remanded
Into custody,
into custody,
I will have no access to legal representation.
okay?
Um, uh, yeah, or due process. We're 6 months into this. I'm good. That's it. We're awesome. You're seriously did a fabulous job, man.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just clean it up.
Yes, sir.
And then we will send it to you in the mail for you to look over and everything, and then you would have to sign your complaint form.
Awesome.
And sign the statement.
Yes,
and
sir.
mail it on in.
Awesome. My one question, because I was talking about possible, because I have stuff that would I guess I would wait for the after intake to send documentation like the copies of communication and stuff. Do you know?
Well, you can send that in with your complaint.
Okay.
Because they're not going to know that you have all this extra documentation. So
Right.
you can send that in with your complaint.
Okay, awesome, dude. Like, and I mean that super respectfully. I can't appreciate you anymore. You did me an awesome service today. Awesome, man. This has been distressful. You can hear I'm talking a little smoother. Thank you very much. I would like the opportunity to have one of your supervisors contact me when it's convenient for them. Because this is super critical. This is super critical for people in my position to have. And it's something, if people don't get recognized for that, I understand. Yeah, if people say it's their job, everybody has a job. But some people like me can make your job a little bit more taxing at points. So I would definitely like to make sure that it gets recognized. Because if it's not like acknowledged to you guys, I understand that, yeah, you can't expect people but to burn out a little bit. So I would like that opportunity, if it's possible, if they can figure out a way to make that happen, I would love to let them know that, hey, this is big. This helped me from feeling like I couldn't express what I need to express to someone do a great job.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send you that. Now I have to go to finish up the day by going to an online meeting.
For sure.
Okay, thank you for your patience. Look for this information in the mail, okay?
Appreciate you. I got this on video, so I got copies, so we're good. Thank you.